What's up, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of the Beyond the Blacktop podcast. It's your host, Hutch, and with me, as always, are my co-hosts, Breon and Cody.
Yes,
What's
sir.
hopping, gang?
Now, this week, we're keeping it simple. Two topics only, the NBA trade deadline and the Super Bowl. Now, the NBA trade deadline was crazy, to say the least. And it started on a Saturday. Me, Cody, and Breon was sitting in the PlayStation chat playing games. We get Cody get a notification from Shams talk about some Luka Doncic traded for AD. We was like, cat,
No way.
lying, hacked,
Somebody hacked him. Somebody hacked him.
There's no way,
Tyrese, we were with you, Halliburton. We thought he got hacked too.
man. What?
Yeah.
Everybody didn't believe him. Then 5 minutes later, or 10 minutes later, get a notification from ESPN. Me and Breon got on YouTube TV. Like, nah, we gotta see this live. They gotta say the words. And it was real.
The more and more it kept going, it just was solidifying that it was real, and we
But
still didn't
there was
believe
like
it.
Yeah, there was like a good 45 minutes of like, yeah, it's real. Nah, it's not real.
It's
man.
still not real.
I don't.
Yeah,
believe
it's
it.
real. They're saying it right here. Then we'll hear something like, "Oh, we're still trying to confirm with Sham." Oh, it's not real, and
Bro.
it's been crazy ever since.
Prince woke up to that. Titan, everybody started joining the chat. They just was like, "Bro, did y'all see that trade? It can't be real, right?" We all just was like, "This is not a real thing." Then Shams had retweeted his first tweet and said, "It's real." Made it seem like even more it wasn't real. Like,
Yeah, we can't go off of you.
you can't double
We need
down.
to-
That don't work.
You can't double down on your source. Yes, this is real. I'm like, bro, you just
It's me.
posted that. You
Trust me.
Yeah. Send a video at this point. Send a video.
Bro, when I say I was just like in disbelief because of the trade itself was just like, huh?
Yeah. It was just
Luka
So
getting
here-
traded?
Here's my question for the both of y'all. Who won that trade between the Mavs and Lakers?
We talking about before the rest of the trades or now?
right.
I mean, then or now?
Okay, let's
Even
start.
now, though. I
Then,
don't know.
then who do you think won?
Then I think it's a two-sided coin, but at the end of the day, we play for the now because anything can happen in the future. So my grade's gonna be based off of that. And I think the Mavs won that trade based off the now.
Yeah, they're
But
trying
moving
to
forward-
win right now.
Lakers looking scary.
Okay, so you agree with Cody's statement then, James? Is pretty much what you're doing.
To be honest, before the rest of the trades, I did think the Mavs won that because I thought Kyrie and AD together is like domination of the pick and roll at its finest. But even now, I still think that they did. Now, don't get me wrong. The Lakers got Mark Williams, and he's 7'2", paint, defense, all that. But his problem is he don't play. He be hurt. I think he's been in the league like 4 years, and he's only played like 58% of his games. That's terrible.
Sound like AD. I mean, what?
AD the last few years, yeah, you're right. But still, though, like, the best ability is availability. And he been in the league only 3 years, and he can't even play a majority of his games.
Like that one.
Drop
Hopefully,
gems then.
I'm
James.
not trying to say he's not gonna play the rest of the game, but he needs to be able to be more consistent.
So now even you still think Dallas got the upper hand currently.
Yeah, because Dallas also went out there and got some more people. They got I think they got Caleb Martin and Max Christie.
Yeah, they start adding people.
They added
Matt
more
Christie
people.
came over,
Yeah.
and I think they got Caleb Martin from the 76ers or something.
And Caleb Martin is a great role player. Plays
And all they traded for him was money.
Yes.
They traded money for him. They
Great
did
wing
cash.
defender. He's got playoff experience. And pretty good if you ask me.
And Max Christie just a young 3-and-D player that's coming up that was really getting his start with the Lakers. Now he gets to go to a either even semi-younger team that's building up, like with guys like Lively, with forgot who that backup point guard is. Can't think of his name right now, but they really didn't. And my thing with the Lakers was you let them keep Lively and Gafford. You didn't get neither one of them.
Right. None of the
Like
role
you
players.
didn't even get is Dwight Powell still there? You didn't get Dwight Powell either. Like you didn't get no big for that trade. I mean, Luka is what he is. Don't get me wrong, but you didn't get back no paint presses at all.
Or a pick.
Like trading for Mark Williams down the line, great, but
see,
those guys over there are way more ready to be in that role than Mark Williams is.
and the thing about
So-
Even though he's averaging double right now, he's averaging good numbers right now.
he is. And the thing about my fault.
Oh, go ahead.
The thing
Go ahead,
about the
James.
Mark Williams trade that I didn't like was the amount of things that they had to give up to get him. They got rid of their draft pick this year. Dalton Connect was hooping. He has a bright future. And then they give up 2 more first-round draft picks from the future and Cam Reddish. And I'm just like, I don't know if a guy who's only played 60% of his games is worth that much.
No.
Like, I wouldn't have given up Dalton Connect for nothing. I don't, like, what?
But we could real deal play the other way around here in a year or so and be like, damn, the Lakers snap with this one because he's around LeBron now. He's around Luka. Luka's around LeBron now. They're gonna figure out how to use their bodies,
utilize everybody,
and take care of themselves to where maybe being around 2 All-Stars will elevate you. Because what we say is iron sharpens iron.
Very
if
true.
you're around this sharp iron, you have no choice but to start getting sharp.
You're right.
So we could be talking about a whole different angle here within the next year.
Well, I can play devil's advocate with that with you and pulled the LeBron to Cleveland when he went back and he brought K Love with him. K Love did not stay sharp like he was when he had Kyrie and LeBron there.
But he was still good, though.
Yeah, he was still good, but it wasn't the K Love we had in Minnesota.
It wasn't.
Unfortunately.
So with all that being said, Cody, who do you think won now? Dallas or the Lakers? Now that we have all the trades in. Now that we know who's playing with who you got. Who won?
I only say Dallas won because of the Dalton Connect trade away. If he don't get traded away, the Lakers win that easily. And I only say that because the lineup you have now for a starting 5, you can get Luka or AR to go to 1 and 2. That's what they're gonna do. You can put Finney Smith in there to 3. Have LeBron play the 4 and preserve his body more because who plays the 4 is really dominant that LeBron got to worry about.
Giannis.
But Giannis play the 3. He don't play the 4.
He don't play the 4?
He plays like a 4, but he's in the game at the 3. It goes, I think, if I'm not mistaken, it went Dame, Chris Middleton, and then Giannis. Bobby Portis, and then Lopez.
Oh, yeah, you're right.
So, and I'm not worried about Bobby Portis as LeBron. The only problem I see him having is maybe Paolo as Paolo starts developing more because he's a 4 that's a problem. But other than that, he gets to preserve his body playing the 4. He gets more years in the league now. And then Mark Mitchell at the 5. Like we've been saying already, it's scary enough having LeBron, Luka up top, and passing the ball to LeBron in the post. Now you give him a lob threat overhead he can throw it to, and AR on the side. That's scary.
I think the Lakers have
Still want it?
a potential, like, pretty damn good team here.
They still do, yeah. When they added Mark in, I was like, I'm a little scared now. I'm a little scared.
You know what I'm saying? Now do you think they're gonna be a good playoff run team, or maybe it's gonna take a year or so for them to connect?
No, they'll make.
I think they make quarterfinals this year.
It depends. It depends on how.
I mean, that's really good though.
It depends on how healthy Luka can stay this year because he's been pretty injured.
He finna turn up.
I mean, he looked good.
He looks, and that they showed them pictures of him in that jersey. Yeah. They were saying it earlier. He don't look like he's 270.
But calf injuries are lingering problems
I
that
get
could
you that.
that could come back and to bite you later. They don't just go away.
That is true, but I feel like again with him being around LeBron, maybe it's something that he just didn't learn how to take care of his body. Where maybe that's why I'm thinking in like a year from now, he's around people that can teach him how to, take care of his body. Why not? Nobody better than 40-year-old LeBron to teach you how to take care of yourself. And now we have something where Luca plays the whole time. Now Luca without the injuries. And that's dangerous. Defense aside, that's dangerous.
Oh, he said he ready to lock in on defense too. He said he heard everybody talking. He ready to lock in.
And that's all the fuel maybe he needed, whatever. But we've always been talking about
need
it.
to
Let's
see
be
it. That
real.
boy
Yeah,
hole,
but now
bro.
now it's like even
show
worse
me.
now.
Yeah, show me
too,
though.
bro.
You
Because
gotta
it's
show me.
4-on-5 out there when he in the game, bro.
Yeah.
4-on-5 is sick.
Like what?
But he still averages like 2 point something steals a game. I mean,
He in that lane, bro.
He in that lane. He gets steals, but he don't stop
And
buckets.
it's crazy because as slow as he is, he gets them lane steals like he's fast, bro. Like he's calculated. He's a calculated player, bro. Everything he do is to a T. He dot his eyes, bro. Like if he make a mistake, is it's gonna mess up his whole game. Like he makes sure even his counters to what you be doing, everything.
I mean that's what makes him so deadly on offense too, though, bro. Like he's not getting sped up by nobody.
He gonna slow you down. It makes it even worse.
Mm-hmm.
Because you're playing defense, you don't know how to play defense slow. And once you guys play defense slow, that's when he speed up just a little bit, and now you're completely done.
That tempo
Works
deadly,
the
bro.
angles.
It's a little stutter step, and he's like, "Oh, now he did one little move, faking like he just playing speed up. Now you done ran to the paint, and now you just stopped already and shot the ball."
Mm-hmm.
But Cody, bruh,
No,
this is the funniest thing I've ever read in my life.
Oh, hold on. Before you go there, James, talk about the chat first and what he was saying about Buddy. Then go ahead.
Man, what you was talking about? How he's like he's washed and don't nobody want him or something like that.
bro, he's a cancer
He's like
in the locker room.
2 minutes later,
I said he finna get waived. I was talking bad the whole
talking
day,
all that
bro.
shit. Then 3
It was
seconds
10
later,
a.m.
Jimmy Butler trade to the Warriors. I was laughing so hard. I
Bro,
couldn't
And
believe
he
I
got
said
that
we-
bag for only
and
2
he got a
years, too.
bag. A bag.
We was
For
hooping,
2 years.
bro.
But
And I sat down, just got done hooping, bro. We just got done playing. They're like, all right, gym's closing. I'm putting my shoes on. All I hear is Wiggins on the Heat gonna be crazy. I said, Wiggins where? Where is he going? I said, what? So we got Jimmy. They was like, yeah. I threw my shoe in there. Like I didn't want this. Like what you mad for? What do you mean? What are you happy for? You're happy because you got Wiggins out of there, right? Yeah, I bet. I don't want him over here. Hey, Wiggins as a player, if he gets on his game, love him. Been loving him since he played in Chicago with Derrick Rose. He's a great player.
You mean Butler?
Head case wise, I don't want that, bro.
But like he brings what the Warriors need though. He plays so good, but he's better than Andrew Wiggins off the ball as a defender. He brings the gritty and the grime to the game that they need. He don't need to shoot the ball. They don't need to shoot the ball. He's not a good shooter anyway. He just needs to drive, get to the paint, get to the mid-range, play defense. He can handle the ball if he needs to. But he's a good off-ball player.
Here's my thing about it too, bro. But like, I feel like him, like all the things you said, plus he's with Draymond too. Their defense is gonna go crazy.
Big black
Now,
Air
that's
Force One
Another
energy
question
over
I
there.
have for y'all.
Jimmy,
Do y'all
Jimmy
think
is
that's
gonna
gonna
go
click?
crazy defensively.
Man, what?
I think so.
Draymond finna swing
think
on
with-
him. He finna weave and hit him back.
Hold on. Hold on. I do not think Draymond would try Jimmy like he tries other people.
The young light skinned fella.
Because Jimmy is Jimmy is Jimmy, bro.
Jimmy,
Yeah,
he,
Jimmy
he,
is
he
Jimmy.
with the thing. He
He got
with it.
that. Yeah, he with that. So if you go for blows with him, he's gonna go blows with you. You know what I'm
There's
saying?
no
I
that
think it's
practice
gonna be a
footage
good
not getting
fit,
leaked.
bro.
That
I
practice
think
footage
Cody.
was when get leaked.
Yeah, exactly. And I think Cody. I mean, you as much as you don't like it, it might work in your favor here come soon, and then we gonna have a different conversation.
Hey, as long as he not disrupting the locker room, I love it. I just don't want that in 2 years.
I
I
think that's
don't
probably
want.
why they gave him 2 years.
He's only
I
got
don't.
like 2 years left, bro.
I don't want him to get there, get to that point of big headedness. He gets there at every point in his career in all these teams, and then gets to being arguing with Steve Kerr about playing and all this other stuff. I don't. I don't need that. We need clean basketball, suit and tie like
What do you what?
charisma.
Here's my thing. Here's my thing though.
Outta
Like
here.
we gotta also think about environment.
Yeah.
When Jimmy's with the Heat, and I'm only speaking on the Heat because that's my team. That environment's a little bit rough, if you know what I mean.
Oh, for sure.
Now he's gonna go to Golden State, where the only rough person is Draymond.
Yeah.
Do the math.
Mm-hmm.
And what did I say earlier? Iron sharpens iron.
They.
Steph is one good guy, bro. Like
I'm
he's a
hoping
good guy.
I'm hoping for the best.
Hey,
Yeah.
look,
So one can hope. Like,
but
yeah,
I
Steph
feel
could-
like this makes them a contender, though, bro.
100%.
But one thing I'm extremely happy about is not giving up Kaminga. I did not want to get rid of him, and we kept him, and I'm
No, wait,
actually
hold
very
on. No,
glad
y'all
of that.
did.
No, we didn't.
Y'all didn't. I could have swore Kaminga went to the Heat.
Kaminga ain't do nothing, boy.
Huh, I thought he did. Well, good for y'all then.
Keep him, keep him, keep
Oh
him.
no, yeah, they gave up Kyle Anderson and whoever.
Yeah, I didn't like giving up Kyle Anderson because of his. He's a vet. He knows the game. He's been around the playoffs too much. So I like that in the locker room. But as far as making an immediate impact, he's not going to do it.
The only thing I say about that, Cody, too, is like they've been in the playoffs already. They got it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, all of them got
They've
that.
won shit. They got Steph has it. Steve Kerr has it. Draymond has it.
Yeah, but the more people you have on with that ability, it's just heightens your team.
It's an advantage to have, but at
Like
the same
Trevor
time,
Ariza and
having just 3 people,
it's disgusting.
they know that like this is how you do. This is what we got to do to get here.
What's our
I
lineup?
think
What's
like
our
LeBron.
lineup we got right now?
Curry at the 1, Butler at the 2.
Kaminga at the 3,
Kaminga, I put Kaminga at the 3. Then you got Draymond at the
Draymond
4,
at the 4,
Kayvon
and
Looney
then
at the 5.
I like that actually. It's a pretty nice lineup.
Good defensively,
So quote me now.
except for Curry. Sorry.
When Jimmy Bean buckets gets you a couple of wins, we're gonna have a different conversation on our hands, Cody. I know
I'm
it too.
gonna like it. I'm definitely gonna like it.
If he could,
So the
I'm
switch
glad I
up
said-
from
I am here. I don't know. I don't know if I texted y'all or not. I want the same Jimmy from the bubble. That's what I want.
unstoppable.
I want lay it all on the line. Basketball is all I care about. Outside noise, leave me alone. Let's get it.
But bro, you don't want
Leave the
emo
media
Jimmy?
alone. I don't want the antics. I don't want the changing my hair every day. I don't need none of that
You don't
media
need
Jimmy.
emo Jimmy.
I need hoop Jimmy. I'm locked in, focused Jimmy.
I mess with emo Jimmy.
I don't mess with he's going to the media for a reason. We don't need that. We already got Draymond running the podcast, all running his mouth all day. I don't need 2 of y'all.
Yeah, it
only
is.
time
That boy be on the podcast fast, boy.
He be yapping, bro.
Game ended. 15 minutes later, in the hotel room on the podcast. I'm like, geez, dude, the game
Him and
just
Baron
happened.
Davis, bro.
The game just happened.
It make it even worse. You got a Golden State legend on there with you now. Now it's you and Baron Davis just talking about everybody.
Hold on. Is Draymond not a Golden State legend?
I'm saying another one. Like but
They both are.
he's a legend that's still playing. I'm talking about like back now, like retired.
You didn't even get me started.
I was
on
just
Draymond,
checking you
bro.
for a second.
Oh no, you good? Yeah. He
I
got
was
four
just
of them things.
testing. Yeah,
What
I was
what
about to
Clay be doing? Clay be counting them up every time. You
Bruh,
talk bad
that's
to
his
him, he's
go-to.
gonna play that every time.
But
Maybe
Every
he be
time.
like,
you
"How
know,
many you got?
you know who's some dogs now though?
Talk to me."
The Spurs. Boy, the Spurs are some dogs, bro. With De'Aaron Fox on the team now.
That's a
Mhm.
scary team, bro.
They got
And I
the
think
Scary
De'Aaron
team.
Fox got what. I mean, what we were talking about earlier. Does De'Aaron Fox went out because his coach left?
Oh, yeah, he's
Yes,
gone.
This is
I,
what
I
he.
totally agree.
This is what he wanted. This is what we talked about. I mean, we're seeing it just play right before our eyes now. So yes, he got what he wanted, and he's on a good ass team.
Bro,
Now
They are.
Somebody was
with Pop.
saying,
Oh my goodness.
somebody was saying, they talking about that pick and roll gonna be crazy. I said pick and roll, it's gonna be a fast break. They're not getting to the pick and roll time.
It's pick and lob
They
now.
too fast. I said, and the crazy part about it is, Wemby's not getting the board. It's gonna be De'Aaron going to get it. Wemby gonna be gone already.
Like, bro, they played
Which is
together last
insane
night.
to say.
They played together last night. They both had 24 points and a double-double.
Disgusting, bro.
De'Aaron had 13 assists and Victor had 12 rebounds, bro.
What's Stephon Castle have?
Who?
Stephon Castle.
He had 11. Ooh, he was 3 for 9, though.
How many boards do you have?
2.
Okay. He gonna be the other person getting that board and passing it to De'Aaron.
One
And
of them
De'Aaron's gonna
too.
pass it to.
It's literally cheating.
It's not.
So again, I think that the Spurs is a sleeper for me. I ain't gonna lie.
What's crazy is, bro, the Spurs are a young but vetted team. Like De'Aaron is still a young player, but he got so much vet experience because how long he been in the league technically. Stephon Castle don't have that same experience. He's a rookie, but you just won an NBA NCAA championship. You came in to this team, it will make immediate impacts. And you just signed with, I think you signed with Jordan.
I just
I
realized
like,
something.
a lot of their players is crazy. What about what's so is it Sohan? Well, how do you say his name?
Yeah, Jeremy Sochan, I think he had 15 points off the bench. But look at the starters. I didn't expect this starting lineup. Victor Wembanyama is the center. Chris Paul still starting at point guard, and De'Aaron Fox is playing
dirty.
the 2. He's playing
That's
the 2.
dangerous.
That's dirty.
That is
That's
dirty.
dangerous.
Oh my! I forgot about Chris Paul.
What's CP do?
He had 9 assists and 11 points. He almost
he-
had, he almost had a double-double
He-
too.
He had 9 and De'Aaron had 13.
That's crazy. Do not bet
That
Victor.
is-
Dirty.
Do not bet Victor
Yeah,
Wembanyama's assist line if you betting money because he ain't getting
Never.
no assists.
Don't bet nobody
anymore.
else's assist line. Nobody else. They're not getting the ball over. Them other two are doing what they gotta do.
They
I ain't gonna lie.
all
Almost 3
the-
triple
how much
doubles.
did they- How much did they win by?
Crazy thing is they only won by 1 point, and that's because Trae Young
Who they
had
play?
32 points, and
Speaking of his
Onyeka
team,
Okongwu had 30,
Oh,
and DeAndre Hunter at 22. But guess what? He on the Cavs now. Oh my god!
I just said. Speaking of his team, what did Trey just do to him? I mean, what did the Hawks do to Trey?
They just gutted their entire team.
Trey needs to leave, bro.
He had, bro. I was for
He's gotta
sure
go. He's
that he
gotta
was
leave.
leaving today.
I thought, dude.
I
they
could.
gutted
I
their whole team.
would have bet you $100 today he was going before the trade deadline. Well, how they dismantling that team. They was just taking it apart. Bogdan to the Clippers. DeAndre Hunter to the Cavs. Who else they sent somewhere else? It's just somewhere else too.
They sent a bunch of people somewhere else.
And then you just stacked up with all guards. You brought Trey Mann, Bones Highland. You bring in all of these young guards.
For
like
what?
Trey's not there.
It was.
You
Are they
gotta be
setting some up?
rebuilding. You
Yeah,
gotta be
are they setting
rebuilding,
some
bro.
up to get Trey somewhere else?
Probably.
It gotta be, bro.
They probably tried
They,
to.
they
But
have to be.
wanted too much.
If it don't
man.
have, if it's not happening right now, it's happening during the off season, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I'm like, are they setting some up to get I mean, not get rid of him, but like
But yo,
to
bruh,
He's
get
gone.
something for him.
Yeah, they're trying to get
There's
something
no
for him,
way
sure.
because they gutted his team.
they ain't got nobody.
Because Jalen Johnson is out for the season. Your only other wing that was hooping, you trade him to, first off, the fucking Cavs, the #1 team in the East.
They about to be crazy.
Their starting lineup now is 3 fucking All-Stars. And then you add DeAndre Hunter to already defensively stacked front court of him, Mobley, and Jared Allen.
Disgusting. Their team is
Poor Trey.
disgusting, bro.
And that motherfucker's a hooper too. Oh my gosh, that motherfucker's a hooper. Poor Trey. That's all you can say.
Man,
Bro,
what?
this year, I always knew Hunter was good since he played in the ACC. I forgot if it was Virginia or Virginia Tech where he played at. But, bro, he's always been a good 3-and-D hooper. He just was battling them injuries. Once he got healthy, that man was a problem. And then, out of nowhere, Jalen Johnson finally said, "Oh, I was a top 4 player in high school. I need to show it." And they both just start going crazy this year. I was for sure they would keep that core together. They had Trey, Dyson Daniels, who been hooping, DeAndre Hunter and Jalen Johnson, both 6'8", 6'9". You can run them at the 3 and the 4. And then you still got Capella / oh, you got Oneka apparently because he's hooping. 30 is crazy. I wasn't expecting that.
But they got all that, but they ain't been that good this year.
Yeah, bro. But Jalen Johnson been hurt. DeAndre Hunter been hurt. They all been hurt.
All right. You're right.
I got both of them in 2 different fantasy. I got both of them in 2 different fantasy leagues, so I see them constantly out. Hurts my feelings.
But with
and
that,
then they rookie been hooping too.
Richard Starr, yeah, he been doing all right. But with that being said, who y'all like now, bro? Who do you like going the distance? We're at the halfway point.
Still got the C's going to at least the Eastern Conference Finals.
The C,
yeah, Celtics definitely in there.
Bro, they didn't even trade nobody. They didn't even care, bro. They were like, we got what we got, and we going win.
What? Yeah, why?
We was talking about it yesterday. They're one of the teams where they're so good. When they're missing, you have to capitalize because they're only going to miss for so long.
Mm-hmm.
They're only going to miss so many shots.
They're currently losing to the Mavericks right now, actually. By
is AD playing?
21, no. No, AD is not playing.
Damn.
Klay Thompson got 25.
I got.
Oh, Klay woke up now.
You said what? Breon?
I got Celtics. Oh, who are you talking to? Me or Kobe?
Breon, I'm talking about Breon.
I got Celtics going pretty far, if not winning the whole thing. Got the Spurs going pretty far.
Oh, I want the Spurs.
And I got the Cavs. The Cavs.
Okay.
Those are my 3. One of them 3.
One of them 3. Oh, that's not a bad pick. For me, I got the Celtics or the Cavs coming out the East. And whoever...
That's definitely my finals.
Yeah, that's going to be the Eastern Conference Finals for sure. And then on the Western Conference, I got OKC.
Oh.
And I think the Spurs might be able to go the distance to the conference finals, maybe. Hopefully. I just want to see them there, bro. I just want to see the Spurs there. I want to see Wemby just going crazy. But that's what I got for my top 4 teams right there.
I'll add OKC in there too for me.
Those are definitely my top 4. I'm locking them in. I don't see no other team really in the West dominating like that unless the Nuggets get back fully healthy.
That's fair.
If they get back fully healthy, they're still the scariest team in the West, bro.
It's because
what Jamal Murray can do in the clutch with Jokic already doing what he does.
I know you saw the stat lines I sent y'all earlier, bro.
Yeah.
I didn't need them. I already knew. You didn't have to show me.
That's better than a freaking 2K performance.
Because when Toga
we're talking about a video game here.
Because when Toga was like, "Oh, Shea just clinched this MVP performance," I was like, He
One
got
50-point
50.
game.
He has 50-point games. But let's not act like Jokic didn't just have 35 points, 22 rebounds, and 17 assists in one game.
What's
Twice.
crazy? When I saw it, I didn't believe it.
I didn't
had
either.
to look it up.
I was like, what is this, 2K? Like
I said, who did he play? Who did he play? I
He
don't
played the
believe this. Who did he
Kings.
play?
It wasn't even a bad
I
team
know.
at the time.
That's what scared me. Speaking of the Kings, they did just get some extra pieces to their team, but I'm pretty sure a certain fan of a certain team in Chicago will wonder why they did that. Because, James, can you tell us why they just paired those two back up together?
I
And they
couldn't
just
tell
traded for
you
him
a
earlier?
damn thing, bro. If you was, man, we didn't get shit for any of these players we gave away. We didn't get nothing.
Oh my god.
We got some bubble gum and a bag of chips. Like, bro, we traded Alex Caruso in the offseason for Josh Giddey. Terrible. Nothing. You
I forgot about that.
Couldn't even get me some draft picks. No, we just traded our best defensive player for
That
Josh
was
Giddey.
legit a straight swap. That's crazy. I forgot about that.
And then DeMar DeRozan. Don't need. Damn it. We didn't get nothing for him. I don't even think we traded him. I think he might have signed over there, but
I think he signed. It was a sign and trade.
sign and trade. Didn't get shit for that either though. And then Zach LaVine, we got those three players. I don't want them. They stink. I don't need them. Trey Jones, Zach, Herder, and Kyle. They could keep them.
It seems like all Chicago teams is just messing you up right now.
They don't like you, right?
Well, I would.
I mean,
fine
the Bears.
with picks,
The Bears
bro.
did pick up a good head coach.
You're right.
I'll give you that.
But
It seems like all your Chicago teams is messing you up. You got to stick to baseball or something.
do that. Not even, because we're mediocre there too.
That's what I'm saying, bro. You just down bad right
I'm
now.
a Cubs fan, by the way. We don't fuck with the Chicago White Sox. They suck. Worst baseball team in the MLB ever. Got to get that clear because they stink. But the Cubs are mediocre. R.I.P. to Virginia McCaskey. She passed away today. That's the Bears, by the way. That's the Bears owner, not the Cubs. But I was just thinking Chicago sports.
I didn't even know that.
Yep.
That boy James just went in.
I'm going through it, bro.
I mean, articulated because you are going through it as a fan of Chicago teams. So I'm sorry for you, James.
Because
that's pretty much it,
the
bro.
Blackhawks ain't that good either, though.
Look, he's trying to go hockey.
even though we do got good,
something out.
we got good young players. We got that guy from last year who's pretty good, but still though, we still mediocre as all hell, bro. It's just sad, a sad existence right now.
But yeah, the Kings.
Don't even get me started on
Chicago.
WNBA.
Chicago is cursed currently for sports. That's what it is.
Man, they saw the Cubs get that World Series in 2016 and was like, yeah, y'all not winning nothing else after that. Oh wait, the Sky won in 2021. That was fun.
Yeah, they did. Candace Parker.
That was fun, but damn, bro.
Back to Sacktown real quick though.
I was gonna.
How do y'all think it's gonna work with Valanciunas and Sabonis?
Oh my! I don't even know. Well, I mean, Sabonis, I feel like is a true four at heart.
He is.
That's what I was about to say.
He's been playing the five for so long, though. Do you think him playing the four, he's gonna be like a force?
Yeah, because now he can space the floor
100%.
more, and he's leading the league in 3-point percentage, or at least he's top 5. So now
That's scary.
But it's gonna what happened to Chicago, man? Everybody's just gonna watch DeMar dribble in the mid range until the last second, shoot that mug. That's just what's going on.
Yeah, because who's their point guard now?
Your guess is
Somebody
as good as mine.
traded for him, maybe.
Oh no, Malik Monk. Malik Monk gonna be the guard. He's
playing the one.
He's gonna be the primary ball handler. He's got
I need him
to.
off the bench right now.
I'm putting him at the 1, bro. I'm putting Zach LaVine at the 2, and then DeMar at the 3.
But they don't have no true point guard there, though.
Well, they're just gonna have to figure it out.
You know what's crazy too? Like we're talking about the Kings here. Didn't they just go on a streak, Cody? We were talking about in the chat recently.
Yes,
and they just said, you know what? F that streak. F the connection that they're going on. F the motion that they're going on. Get rid of everybody.
And mess up that connection and all of it. Bulls
I'm not gonna
2.0.
lie to you.
That's so strange
This
to me.
this just threw me all the way off. Look the depth chart up, and they said they got you. They said Malik Monk will be at the 1. Then the regular Zach LaVine, then DeMar. But surprisingly, they have Keegan Murray at the power forward still.
Still?
They don't have him coming off the bench.
I mean, I get it.
Me-
He got promised.
Me
but, like,
personally,
he coming off the bench.
yeah, he's six man off the bench. Me personally,
100%.
100%.
he's nice, but if I can get some bonus and Val Chung on the court at the same time, I'm doing it. Lithuanian brothers lock in.
It's only a matter of time before they, they're probably just
Change it
testing
up.
out the waters. Yeah, they're just testing out the waters right now.
And then it's probably not even updated because I don't think he played his first game there yet. So
All right.
Exactly. So it's only a matter of time.
Let's switch gears here for a little bit. We talked about it last week. We're going to talk about it again. Probably not as long so we can get into our game. But the Super Bowl is coming up. Let's just talk about how I just want to point this out. The NFL stole the NBA's thunder on Thanksgiving with those 2 football games. And it's the Super Bowl, yet nobody cares right now because of the NBA trade deadline is going so freaking crazy. I ain't seen one headline on ESPN or nothing about the Super Bowl. Just nothing but NBA trades. And I was like, they got their get back, man. They got their get
all I
back.
gotta
That's
say is
what it is. Exactly what you said, James. They got they get back.
if we're talking about this, we said it in the chat when the first trade happened, and we said talked about it on the podcast last week. Adam Silver needed more ratings. You know what he went out there and did? He called all GMs and said, "Fuck the league up."
If you showed a picture of
Got 'em.
everybody who got traded today to somebody 2 weeks ago, they would be like, "You're tripping. Ain't no way."
Yeah, there's no way.
The main one is Luka. Nobody in their right mind 2 weeks ago would have said Luka getting traded, especially to the Lakers. Like nobody would have thought that, bro.
But all right,
Ratings.
who do y'all
Through the
got,
roof.
man? Who do y'all got? I think I know what y'all got. I know who y'all got.
And we think we know who you got.
Oh,
Yeah.
what? How dare?
And I'll go
Of
first.
all, how dare you? All right, you can go first.
Oh, uh-oh. No,
you got it.
go in, James.
Nah.
Okay.
You can go first.
I'll go first because you already know. Maybe a little bit biased here, but
Not a little.
I have a teammate. I have a teammate that plays
It's not biased.
for the Chiefs. The Chiefs gave me my first opportunity to touch the NFL.
Yes, sir.
Shouts out to the Chiefs. I know a lot of them boys out there. And besides my bias opinion of of course, I'm going for the Chiefs. If you can't tell by now,
Mm-hmm.
I just think defensively, as long as they can stop the bleeding, as long as they can put a Band-Aid, still bleeding underneath, and we all know that blood. Ugh, Saquon. As long as they could put a little bit of a Band-Aid or a syringe, something, just to slow him down just a little bit. Something, bro. They got to put something around that. I think they have a good opportunity. Offensively, we already know what they're about.
Mm-hmm.
Defensively, I just feel like, bruh, stop 2-6. You might give yourself a shot. And I think they can do it. Andy Reid too smart, bro. Old man with not a lot of words. Smart as all get out.
Cody.
Before I go into my answer, let's have to ask one question. Is Pacheco back?
He's been
Yes.
back, bro. He's been back for a while. But
Cool.
Kareem Hunt has been on such a roll. He's
Kareem Hunt's been going stupid though. He's
Oh,
been
that's
like
not
the
mine.
number one. running
That's
back.
my point, though. That's my greatest point right there.
Okay.
When your backup is Isaiah Pacheco, you have a problem. When you look at the receiving core they have, they're dangerous.
Shout out to
last-
Juju because he's been hooping, and it seems like he shows up when it's playoff time.
mm-hmm.
I will
and
say that.
like we look at the bro. Back we just talking about this on the other side. They have too much vet power over there. All of them been here and done this, and they done it on different teams. Like you wouldn't got D Hop. D Hop is looking like maybe a third or fourth option, but that man is still scary enough to where your third or fourth cornerback is guarding him, and he's not built for that. Travis Kelce is impacting the game while only catching one pass.
Taking 2. That's all you need to do, bro. And sometimes that man takes 3.
And man, Worthy is
At tight end.
Worthy's looking like a taller Tyreek out there with how fast he's moving on these slants and stuff, bro. Yeah, Worthy. He's looking real like a taller Reek out there, running a dig or a slant or a drag under Kelce. He over here setting the screen like he used to do back in college. Like, this is not fair, bro. And like I said, that front seven, as long as they can slow him down, nobody's stopping Saquon. Stopping is not going to happen. But as long as they can slow him down, they're going to win this game, bro. I'm with them. Of course, like Brianna said, my brother played there, man. Hopefully we can get him on the podcast after this. But hey, man. I like with the Chiefs. I want to see a good game, though. I don't want to see a blowout. I want to put that out right now. I don't want to see a blowout, and the way this is lined up, it shouldn't be a blowout. So I'm praying for a great game, but I believe the Chiefs will come on top.
All right, so no, what's
Drum
funny?
roll, please.
What's funny about y'all saying we already know you guys say y'all know what I'm gonna say. It's funny because I don't even know who I'm gonna say. All week, people be asking me who you got, and I was like, bro, I couldn't tell you, bro. Flip that coin. That's who I got. I can't pick. I got nothing. Now, I agree with everything you guys said about the Chiefs and whatnot. And I said it from the start of this playoffs that Saquon Barkley is just a demon, and you guys, you got to slow him down. You're not. You can say that if you want to. You could be like, the Chiefs got to slow him down. You're not going to. It's not going to happen. Like, now,
James,
get me wrong. Don't get me wrong.
Okay.
Don't get me wrong. The Chiefs got a great defensive front. Chris Jones is a monster. They ain't stopped James Cook. James Cook had over 100 yards and 2 touchdowns. He was running on them boys. And what you think Saquon gonna do if he can do that? Not to say that they're not great, but Saquon is a different animal right now.
Same beast.
Shout out to Kobe.
Shout out to Kobe.
And I still haven't decided. I'm iffy. I can't call. I know if y'all hear and listen to me talk about these games you would think that I don't like the Chiefs. That's not it. I don't. I like the Chiefs. I don't. The whole ref thing is BS to me. The refs being on the Chiefs side and that's some bullshit. That's not. But they just call it how they see it, and just so happens to go in the Chiefs' way sometimes. So they weren't the most favorable team during the regular season. They didn't get most of the calls during the regular, but people like to ignore that because they want to push a narrative or whatever. Because they're the new Patriots or whatever.
Yeah. Once the winning team starts winning, they hate that.
Because
and they hate the fact that statistically, the Chiefs actually are more penalized.
Exactly. And you know what?
Nobody talks about that.
I don't like the Eagles, if I'm being quite honest. And the only reason I don't like the Eagles is because I think their fans are a bunch of assholes. But I can't, I got to put all that aside and just look at the game in front of me. And what the Eagles surprised me last week, or when they played Washington, was their defense. The way they were able to create those turnovers and those fumbles, I didn't think that was going to happen at all. I thought it was going to be much closer than what it was because Washington's a good football team offensively and defensively, and they just made them look silly. And their defense, I think, is kind of underrated. Their defensive front, Jalen Carter is a dog.
Bro, he's disgusting.
Disgusting. He gets to the quarterback. He creates chaos and all that. And
he's so fast, bro.
They got dogs on all 3 levels.
Who is that dude? The linebacker. He's like that bald light skinned dude. I can't remember his name. Braun, I think. He's a dog too.
Mm-hmm.
He's a great middle linebacker. Their secondary has actually been playing better, surprisingly enough. Big plays. Slade been making big plays, considering he's like 33. He's been playing at a high level still. Surprised the heck out of me. And I don't like to talk about the other dude because I hate him.
But he's let's give him credit though. I'll talk about him. He has been balling too, bro. Bradbury.
Bradbury,
Yeah,
bro.
He's full of talk, full of the
the
hype.
other guy who's got the hyphenated last name. What's his name?
Oh,
Him and Juju
D
Gardner,
Gardner Johnson.
With,
I don't like him either, but he's been playing pretty good.
Yeah, he's hooping, bro. Like I understand the hate that he does get because he's a troll artist, but
Man,
they're playing some good ball, bro.
I
You
think
just, like me as a receiver, I would just go like if I'm playing in this game, I'll just go into it knowing that I have to deal with this talker, regardless of win, lose, or draw. Like if I win a rep, he's gonna talk. If I lose a rep, he's gonna talk. So you just gotta like play your game because regardless, there's gonna be talking.
and
Don't let
Juju's
his
on the
mouth.
field.
Don't let his mouth get you out your game because if you out your game, he wins.
so.
Juju on the field though, so it's gonna be fun.
This
Because Juju like to talk back to him.
goes into my decision. Now, when we talked about college football, Brian was like, if Ohio State wins against Oregon, then they're going to win and all. So this is how I look at it. If Saquon Barkley has more than 100 yards rushing and then they win.
That's not fair, dog.
Why is that not fair? You got to do it. Why can't I?
What if he get 99?
All right, what are we doing
Okay.
here? Talking about what are we doing here?
The only reason I say it's not fair because when I say stop the bleeding, I say he still gets like 100 something.
I
And maybe
even
two
get
tubs.
102 touchdowns.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's slowing him down to where he can go off for 230.
And that and the piggyback off that is the same old thing. When you got a great offense and you go run the ball like that, have over 100 yards and 2 touchdowns, the pass game just opens up because now they got to roll a couple of dudes into the box, and it's Devontae Smith and AJ Brown. Like, no disrespect to the Chiefs, like secondary, but it's hard to hold them two.
Oh, you're 100% right, bro. I'm with you when you're right. That's what I'm saying. Like, when I say slow him down, bro, in my head, I'm thinking 100 with 2 tubs. That's slowing him down because we don't want to have a mishap where Saquon almost rushed for 300 with 4-5 touchdowns. That's the Saquon we know. That's the Saquon we know he's capable of being.
Mm-hmm. Because it's
one or 2 tubs with 100 something. I think the Chiefs got it. But if he gets in that 150 range, oof.
I personally think you just rely on your defense and try to stop that run. You don't load the box. You try to load the box, get what you gotta get, but focus on that pass game. Let Saquon get his 1 or 2 touchdowns. You can't let him get more than 2 and then Jalen Hurts get like 3 like he did last time. You can't let both of them go off.
I mean, you already know.
Run.
Because you already know the Chiefs is gonna send the blitz.
They gonna send
right. They gonna send it. They gonna send the house,
and that could either hurt them or not. I mean, if you send the blitz,
I'm letting that pass,
and I throw it to Devontae Smith and he's gone. That's why it's so tough for me to choose because I remember the game 2 years ago in the Super Bowl. It was such a close game. And the Eagles are pretty much coming in with the same team they had, but they just adding in Saquon Barkley, and I'm just like,
I don't. From all your arguments, though, James, I will say
the Chiefs are so.
It sounds like Eagles.
I don't want to pick anybody, but that's my thing.
You're leaning this way.
I don't want to pick anybody.
Yeah, he's leaning that way, but
he's leaning this way.
You're like, look, I'm in the middle, right?
Because I'm giving the Eagles arguments because you guys already gave the Chiefs. I gotta come from the other side.
For sure.
But it's like Kareem Hunt, Isaiah Pacheco, Xavier Worthy's fucking a fast demon, and then Philly,
so fast.
Their O lines are like on par. Maybe Phillies is a little bit higher because they just got some dogs on their O line.
I think Phillies' offensive line is freaking disgusting.
Bro, their offensive line without shoulder pads on look the exact same.
Because I don't think
They're huge, bro.
that's why it makes it so tough because it's like Chris Jones, they're gonna be all over him, but he's still gonna be Chris Jones. Don't get me wrong. That's why it's so hard for me to pick, dude. Because there's such.
But just like offensively, if two people focused on him, a lane is open.
That's why what's his name been getting so many sacks lately. Number 56 for the Chiefs. Yeah,
he's a dog too.
Yeah,
and McDuffie.
And that's why though, because Chris Jones is taking on them double teams, sometimes triple teams. That leaves him 1-on-1, bro. That leaves other people 1-on-1.
I think with the
and shout out to my boy Turk because he takes on double teams and triple teams too,
and still get back there. They all of them be getting back there sometimes, bro.
All right. To cut it short, I guess I have to. Since you guys went with the Chiefs, I'll just go with the Eagles. It's a tough, but that's I'm just making it interesting. I guess.
We knew that.
I gotta make it interesting. We can't all just say the same team.
That's fair. We
just did last week for basketball. I mean, not 2 weeks ago for girls basketball.
What? Wait, for what game?
We all said South Carolina. We all said South Carolina.
I thought I said LSU.
No, we all said South Carolina.
Well, I can't remember that. I don't remember.
Go watch the episode. Get us an extra view, buddy.
I edited this shit. All right. I think I know what happened. All right. With that being said, we're moving on to our game. Right. Oh, so y'all can either work together or separately. It's up to y'all.
That's why what you gonna do, bro?
I'm always quick to be a team.
We be a team, bro. I'm with it.
All right.
We'll
be a team. All right.
James.
What's up,
Before
man?
we even freaking start, last names. That's all I got.
Oh, I got
for the most part.
I don't want to butcher his last name, so
his last name is arguably easier to say than his first name.
His first name was easy. It's two syllables.
Well, you already got it. Hold on, sorry.
Right,
this is Shohei Ohtani. Easy softball layup. Moving on.
That's what. That's
Here we go. Anybody?
Is it Neymar?
There you go. He's on a roll, ladies and gentlemen.
That is Neymar.
Yep. See, some of these are just one word. See, you ain't gotta say the first.
I'm not trying to hear that.
All right, moving on to our third contestant. Get a little bit more difficult. Just a bit.
Bryce Harper.
Yeah. Ding, with the pull. Oh, this is Bryce Harper. One of the most.
We just stock his cleats at Academy, baby. High five.
All right, moving on to contestant number 4. Another softball.
That man whose foot is worth 900 something million.
Man, I put him in here.
Yes, sir. It's gonna get harder. I know it.
It's not. All right, moving on. Boom.
Oh, Tim Tebow.
Ding.
You trying to get me? You trying to get me?
Oh, I looked and said, "Wait a minute."
I tried a little bit. I was like, Tim Tebow.
Hey, why he in baseball stuff?
Because he played for their minor league team.
That is true.
What? You see me leaning in? Like, am I tripping?
He was in this is him during spring training. I think.
All right. Respect. Shout out to my boy Tim Tebow, God-fearing man.
Moving on. Ooh. We got guys. He's a demon. He's quick with the feet. He's a World Cup champion.
It's with a K, bro. I can't think his name though.
And he's like the cover of FIFA.
FIFA.
He was a couple years. Yeah, he was.
He played for. He used to play with Liam. They all the same
team. I showed 2 of his teammates already. Played on PSG together.
What is his name? It starts with a K.
I can't remember.
I can't think of it now, bro.
I can't remember his name, brother.
He broke onto the scene in 2018. He was like 16, 17 years old, scoring goals in the World Cup.
What is his name?
Cody, you said it starts with a K?
4. Yes.
3, 2, 1.
I got it.
This tells it, bro.
This
I'm
is
gonna be
Kylian Mbappe, boy.
Mbappe.
World
I knew. Yeah.
class player. He's
I
again,
couldn't think. I knew his first name. I
Mbappe.
couldn't think his
currently
last name at the
plays
moment.
for Real
Well, I would have
Madrid.
said it. I would have got it.
He now plays for Real Madrid. Who
His
they're-
face. We knew who he was. We couldn't
Yes.
think his name.
Real
That's a
Madrid is
good
some
team.
dogs too, bro. They got all. They
Yeah.
All right.
He went from Paris to Madrid. Dang.
Yeah, he switched leagues.
Cheating.
They're stacked too. They are stacked.
Paris is stacked.
No, Real Madrid is stacked. The team he plays for now.
Oh yeah.
They're stacked.
Yeah.
All right, moving on.
PSG was also stacked.
Put a legend on here. One of my favorite baseball players of all time. Has one of the most famous nicknames of all time.
Ortiz? No, Ortiz.
Ortiz. Yeah, it is Ortiz.
You will be corrected as David Ortiz, aka
Big
Big
Papi.
Poppy.
Yeah,
One of
it
my
is Ortiz.
favorite players of all time. All right, I think we might
Shouts
be on
out.
the very last player because you guys won't do this.
Flying through them
All
boys.
right, here
I
we
appreciate
go.
you for giving us some heat.
Here
Yeah.
we go. The very last player. Considered the greatest soccer player ever. By some, by most, I'd say. Messi's
That's
been
not
brought
Ra-
to the.
Ra-
Messi's been put in
Pele?
the
No,
comment.
is that Pele?
Are you sure? Is that your guess?
Is that not
Pele.
that's not
I'm pretty sure
Ronaldinho.
Pele is the most known African American soccer player.
I know I had to help you guys out. Ding, ding, ding. This is Pele.
Good shit, Cody.
He, I think, for like 60 years, had the most goals ever. Although largely disputed
That's so
because the
fire.
number kept changing. But I think Messi now has the most goals scored ever now, including world play and club play. That was our game. I think that might have been our fastest game yet. I wanted it to be more fun than it was.
No, that was
it.
because I still didn't know some of them, even though they're all like superstars. So I think it was phenomenal, especially not knowing soccer players like that or baseball players like that. Yeah, that was beautiful.
I chose the
With a
most
hint
known.
to Tim Tebow.
Hey, I try to trick y'all, man.
You should do Mike in there. Michael Jordan little stint in the MLB.
Oh my
Oh, yeah,
gosh! Imagine.
I could have put a bunch of football or basketball players who
Dion.
play baseball. Could have put him.
Deion, Bo,
But that would have been too easy.
Murray.
Kyler. Oh, so we got all people.
But all right, y'all. That has been another episode of Beyond the Blacktop podcast.
I ain't think about that one.
I hope you guys like, comment, and subscribe. We're now live tweeting on Twitter, bro. I've been so active on Twitter. I've been tweeting so much. Trying to get active.
This draft will definitely make you do that. I mean, not draft, the trade deadline.
Thanks.
I'm scared for the summer, honestly, bro.
It's going to be wild.
Because some of the trades that didn't happen are going to happen then.
Oh, yeah. With that
And this draft class, next time.
With that being said, we will see y'all in the next one.
Yes, sir. Appreciate y'all.